occasions. For that special someone you love, BarbsIrisFloral.com and BarbsIrisFloralBoutique.com. Come on in and pick out of our prestigious gallery at 727 Westmont Houston Road, Houston, Texas 77038. Text 832-466-8414. Barb's Iris Floral delivers fresh flowers fast.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
We are broadcasting live from the Woodlands, Texas to the world. You're listening to the only multimedia FM station in Houston, Texas. Your Fusion Radio. Top 40s, dance, Latin, country, pop, rock and roll. All in one station. Mixing genres and generations. You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented are submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Today's Entrepreneur. My name's Sidney Young. I am your host today with Today's Entrepreneur. Hey, this ain't yesterday's Entrepreneur. This is today's Entrepreneur, all right? We're going to talk about some interesting business here in the North Woodlands, the Magnolia area. There's some stuff been going on up here in the business world from a young man and his entrepreneur spirit that has just completely rocked my world and what this young man can do. I'm talking about the Zach Galindo. Woo!
How's it going?
Hey Zach.
Thanks for having me back, man. I didn't know whether you guys like me or not, so I appreciate the invitation back, man.
I got me a fade with your name on the side. I didn't tell you that.
No, I didn't know that, man. You gotta let me know these things.
Yeah. Zach Galindo. Now you have Galindo's Barbershop, which now you have several of these stores out there. But what I want to talk about, because today's Entrepreneur Show is about success. It's about that drive to go from point A to point B. You didn't just wake up one day and somebody handed you two keys and said, hey, here's 2 shops, 3 shops, whatever. How did you get to where you're at today?
I think a lot of it really is I've always had a passion for cutting hair, for barbering. Ever since I can remember, I loved everything about the barbershop. I loved going there as a kid. I must have been 10, 11 years old going there back in the day, and I love the smells, I love the atmosphere, the music. I always thought that the barbers were super cool because they just knew everybody, you know? And so I've always just been really attracted to that. Started cutting hair at about that time, 11, 12 years old, started messing my hair up. Back in the day, I
thought cutting your own hair.
I thought I was doing a good job of cutting my hair, but looking back at pictures and everything, it was terrible. But you got to start somewhere. Went to barber school right as soon as I graduated high school.
Wow.
And just never looked back. It's been pretty much my life's work. Really the legacy that I'm trying to leave behind for my kids. Really build something. The name Galindo's Barbershop, I could have named it Zach's Barbershop, know, but it's Galindo's Barbershop because family means a lot to me. It's something that we've been able to build and something I want to pass on to the next generations. I've had some dabbling in other industries just as I was going to college. I was actually an accountant for a couple of years. I was always cutting hair on the side. But my bachelor's was in accounting. I was a CPA working for an audit firm, Ernst & Young, EY, one of the big four.
They're big.
Worked for them for a couple of years and got some really good experience. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
Wow.
Really barbering, it managed to bring me back. And right about the time that I stopped working for EY was the time that we opened up Galindo's Barbershop #1.
Well, and also, there's 2 people in this world you never, ever mess with. Okay, the drive-through where you get your food and pick it up, you're nice as you can be to those people. And your barber, don't ever mess with those 2 people, all right?
Well, the powerful thing about being a barber is that you get to build such a close relationship with all your clients. I mean, it gets to the point to where you hear stuff that maybe you don't want to hear, like you hear...
You overhear some phone conversations.
Yeah, sometimes you're like, wow, okay, TMI. But no, I appreciate that. I appreciate the trust and the confidence that people put in us and what we do and the relationships that we're able to build because, honestly, we're not here if we don't build those relationships throughout the years. I've been cutting hair almost 15 years now,
I know.
if you can believe it or not.
And you're not but 21.
Right. Started early. Started real early.
Well, you've been on our Daily Buzz show. We had you over here. You talked about what you were building. Here it is several months later, and you're back over here. You're still building that legacy with your barbers. Let's talk about what you're doing. I mean, you have an east, you have a west, you have different locations now, correct?
Correct, yeah, and we've actually got a third one in the works that's going to be located in the Creekside area. We're looking at about...
Oh, that's down there by HEB on Kirkendall?
Just south of there,
okay.
yeah. It'll be on West Rayford and Kirkendall. We've got the lease already signed and done with there. They're building the strip center right now. So we're about a year and a half out from the time that we're actually cutting hair in there. But really, we're really trying to take advantage of the growth that's happening in the Woodlands and the surrounding areas.
Wow.
The Woodlands right now, I think, is about to get maxed out, but all the areas surrounding it are experiencing just tremendous growth. And so really, we're just trying to get in and strike while the iron's hot. We're lucky enough to have a good amount of barbers, because really the hardest thing to find as you're trying to grow a barbershop is quality barbers. And I don't mean just people that can cut hair really well. The whole thing, being courteous and professional with their clients, showing up on time, taking pride in their work, having a passion for what they do.
Yeah.
And we have at one location, we're up to 11 barbers. The new location, we've got 6 chairs right now. And we're building. We just had 2 tryouts earlier this week of people that we're going to be bringing on. And so we've got...
What's a tryout?
Yeah, so a tryout... it's something that I started doing. Previous barbershops that I worked at, the way they hired is they just asked if you had a license, they verified it, and you were hired.
Oh.
It's kind of hard from a quality control standpoint to do that. So what we do is we bring them a live model, and we have them cut hair in front of us. And we have them do a haircut that incorporates all different techniques, going from really short on the sides to using scissors on top, full transition, beard trims, doing razor work around the beard. And so all of that encompasses everything that they would need to be successful in a barbershop. And right then and there, we tell them, you pass or you don't.
You don't.
And we try to keep our standards very high. And there's been plenty of times where I've unfortunately had to tell someone,
really,
I'm sorry, but it's not going to cut it.
You answered a question I was getting ready to ask you was, how do you keep your what you're doing at your barbershop different than these franchise chains are out there that serve you alcohol, and now I guess they put CBD, BDT oil on top of your eyelids or something, I don't know. But how do you keep what you do so the quality level that you do to make your clients go to you versus them? But you just sort of talked about it. You just
I think that's one aspect, but it really our way of differentiating ourselves starts with we have a purpose. We didn't just open up a barbershop just to cut hair. We cut hair and we do very well at cutting hair, but it's more than that. We built a barbershop so that we could build community. We could have people come and be a part of what we're building, a part of our family, and leave with confidence. And so really, that's our culture, and that's what I preach to all of our guys, is that we're not just here to cut hair. We don't look at clients as, oh, you're going to come in and get a haircut, that's it. No. We're about the whole experience. We want people to be lifetime clients. We want to build long-term, long-lasting relationships. And so for me, I take that to heart. And so that's one of the things that really sets us apart, is just the culture and just why, the purpose of why we do what we do. Past that, our quality. I mean, if you come in the barbershop, and if you know me, I'm a stickler for quality and making sure that everybody, just on every single client, does their absolute best, because that's what I do. And so I look at it as, if I'm giving everybody 100%, why should anybody be giving less?
You know what? You're setting the example. If you're willing to get up every day, get out there, you expect your people to show up on time. You expect them to be happy. I don't care what happened at home. When you get there in front of that client, you got to be happy. You got to show the world that you're happy to be there. Nobody wants somebody cutting their hair who is not happy to be there. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And that's another testament to the team that we have, because we've compiled an all-star team of barbers that each person has their own personality, their own individual way of doing things, but they all share one thing in common, and that's that they have a passion for what they do, and that shines. I mean, you come in the barbershop and you sit in anybody's chair, you can tell, man, this person wants to be here, and they enjoy what they're doing. And that resonates. I mean, that's contagious. When you're in an environment like that, it's contagious. And so you get nothing but positive vibes when you're in there. And I think that's a huge part of why we're growing the way that we are, is that our team just helps make things so much easier.
Exactly. You know it is. As a man, as a male, when you find someone that cuts your hair the way you like it, even those of us that only got half head hair, we're happy we have our half head hair. Okay, you find someone that cuts your hair and you like it, and they do a great job, you're done shopping.
Right.
You go back to that person every time because they know what they're doing a good job, and everything else. So you must have barbers by now that have a huge clientele list.
Absolutely. The majority at our original location, the majority of our barbers are appointment only.
Oh,
they rarely take walk-ins because they built such a good following and such a high amount of clientele. Because of that, because they have a passion for it, they come in, they enjoy what they're doing, and they give 100% every single time. And why would you want anything else past that? What else is there? And then they have a great personality, and so you like them. And so it's hard to leave that. Like I said, it all comes down to our team. I can't do this by myself. I don't do this alone. But we built a really good team right now that, the sky's the limit. We're excited for the future because we've got, like I said, strengthening numbers at this point.
Which right now you have a east and a west shop. You're getting ready to open another one down in Creekside, which I'm telling you, Creekside is huge, man.
Yeah.
That area out there is really booming. It's an extension of Woodlands. It really is.
Yeah.
What takes place? What starts that process when you say I'm going to open up another shop, another location? I mean, that's got to be a huge process.
Yeah, and so it's definitely more than just saying, oh, I think this area is gonna boom. We look a lot really based on the original location. We look at the numbers there. We look at the demographics, traffic count. We look at proximity, next barber shop or next hair salon. We do a lot of market research first, and then we just try to duplicate it. Like I said, there's a lot of areas in the surrounding parts of the Woodlands that are experiencing tremendous growth, and we found that the demographics are very similar. And we've been able to build pretty good relationships with a couple different landowners to where it makes it a little easier when we're negotiating leases, when we're negotiating build-out terms, and things like that. And so, there's definitely a lot more to it. Finding the right area is definitely important because location.
Yes.
But you have to make sure that you're going into the right market where your target customer is. You're going in at the right price. You're going in at the right lease amount, and that all your economics are in line.
I like that. You actually have an app. I just saw that. Carlos put the app up on the screen.
Yes. And now we have actually both locations are on the app. The app has been huge for us because it works as kind of a brand awareness, loyalty building tool for us to where if you have an app and it takes you 4 clicks max to book an appointment, it makes it extremely convenient.
Yeah, no one wants to wait.
Nobody wants to wait. I mean, this is we're almost in 2020, right? There's very few things that you should wait for. I mean, you don't even have to wait at the DPS office anymore.
I like
you can
that.
check it
That's
online.
right. I like that.
So,
now, Zach, how do they contact you? Somebody wants to come to your salon. How do they contact you?
One of a few ways. You can either call the shops directly. We have a receptionist there during operating hours that can answer the phone there. You can go on our website, galindosbarbershop.com. That'll lead you to all the links to book an appointment. You can download the app as well, or you can just come by. We're there 7 days a week. So
Zach Galindo's Barbershop, and today's Entrepreneur Show. Also, Zach has a grand opening coming up real soon. We're going to talk about being a part of that grand opening. We're going to do some promos out there, and we're going to try to make this deal where more people come out there and see us and part of the event. Okay? So anyway, Carlos gave me a single that says, look into the camera. Sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm no singles. Zach Galindo's Barbershop, right here in the greater Woodlands area. Google them, look them up, come see them. Tell them that you saw them on 91.1 FM The Boss, or heard them since we're radio. We're both social media and radio. We're out on all the social media sites. And Zach Galindo's Barbershop. We'll see you next time on Today's Entrepreneur.
for any maintenance needs on your commercial or personal vehicle. EVG Lawn Store Service specializes on European, Asian, and domestic vehicles. We can assist you with wheel alignments, tire balance, AC services, computer and electric diagnostic, and more. We're located at the corner of 1230 Aldine Mail Route and Reeston Road in Houston 77039. Our phone number is 936-344-1672, or you can find us on our webpage www.evglss.com. EVG Lone Star. If it's got wheels, we can fix it.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
There's a special place in the Woodlands where you can feel comfortable opening your business. We are located at 10210 Grogan's Mill Road. Our building has a unique Vedic architectural design with landscape grounds and lakeside views, on-site management, and maintenance. We also provide free Wi-Fi and the opportunity to promote your business on 91.1 FM The Boss. This wonderful location is near the Woodlands Mall, Market Street, and just minutes from Bush Intercontinental Airport. 10210 Grogan's Mill Road, the only social media building in the Woodlands. Don't delay. Schedule a tour today by calling 713-777-7368.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNLY 91.1 FM.
Do you feel that your energy costs are unnaturally high? Do you want to fortify your building and keep it strong and secure for years to come? Then NRG Spray Foam Installation is the answer you're looking for. Our unique foam installation is made to help our customers save in energy, prevent gas, air, and moisture infiltration, as well as helping with general stability in your building structure. Call us at 713-936-3021 or visit us online at nrgfoam.com for more information. NRG Spray Foam. Building green, living green.
This message was from a